At present, the human race is facing an existential crisis. The climate is changing fast and can lead to extinction. It is the greatest threat to life on Earth, climate change. What we do now and the next 10 years will significantly affect the future of life on Earth. Now, in a span of 100 years, indeed in the space of one human lifetime, extinction of life on Earth is a reality. It is the extinction of life on Earth if we don't take action now. We need a plan.
Hello. Hi, I'm Alan Bagh. I play Rod in the movie Birdemic 3, and we're here at Broadway Cinema.
So, this is 3 Birdemics that you've done now. Is this, when you did the first one, did you think you'd ever be doing part 3?
No, actually, I really didn't. I thought the first one was going to be it, but, I've been blessed. We've done part 2, and then eventually part 3, and we'll see, maybe part 4.
So, tell us a little bit about working with James Nguyen. I mean, what kind of experience is that?
From the first one to the third one, it was definitely a big difference. And the first one, it was definitely challenging to work with James. And also, I was a new actor as well. It's my first film. And so it was, there was a lot of challenges that we had to deal with on set, not just with the acting, but also, having a smaller crew, actually no crew. And then from the second one, we actually had a crew, a bigger budget, and it was a little bit more smoother. And then I would say, since I have more experience in the third one and I was more prepared, I would say it was a little bit easier working with him. It was, my scene particularly was really quick, and it was a little bit more smoother.
Because you're not playing the lead in part 3, so was that an easier experience for you?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was a smaller role. I was only there for 4 days. And so, yeah, I would say, yeah.
So, obviously, you're aware of the reputation that Birdemic has. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, it must be kind of, a double-edged sword, I guess, that on the one hand it's nice that people love it so much, but then, maybe they're not loving it for the reasons that you would like.
At first, I wasn't aware of, the underground film market, right? When I was little, I always grew up with mainstream. So it was kind of shocking at first, right? And then, I grew to actually love it because, there's actually a huge niche for it. And not only that, it's just these films are entertaining and they really stick with you compared to mainstream films. And so it grew on me. So I really enjoy it now.
How does James react to this?
At first, when he made the first one, he was trying to make a romantic thriller and not, comedy. So I'm pretty sure at first, it affected him deeply, and, maybe it wasn't the film or direction that he was going. But I think for him as well, it kind of grew on him as well. And so I think now he's enjoying making these films and entertaining people.
So what about the idea that, I think a couple of people were saying yesterday that it's can he still be doing, making these films in the same way, with knowing everything that people say about this? So is there now just he's working to a certain style, or is he just literally being himself?
Yeah, that's true. That's a great question. Because when he made the first one, it was unintentional, right? And so how do you copy that in 2 and 3 and 4? So I don't know. I'm not inside James's head, so I don't know really how he thinks. It's kind of random events, random things happening in the film. I think that's some of the things that he kind of chooses when he's making the film. But I also think there's an aspect where, he talks about global warming, right? So he has that aspect as well. So he definitely has some kind of ingredients to make, great films.
Yeah, I mean that's the interesting thing, I guess, that he's making these kind of crazy movies, but obviously he's trying to push a message too.
Yeah, definitely. And the message is, global warming's coming. It's already here, and if we don't do anything about it, then basically we're gonna go extinct.
Yeah, I think I picked up on that.
I always knew that the birds are coming back to attack us again. So maybe they want to exterminate us before they are extinct. Global warming has driven them to extinction.
Like this, my love?
Absolutely.
The climate is changing, the earth is dying.
Is there anything we can do to fix it?
No. We better fix global warming, else the human race will end up like this whale skeleton.
I mean, still Rod, but just less scenes, and I was like, you know what, I want to do this for my fans, and then also it'd be nice just to have a trilogy under my belt, my resume. So not many actors can say they have that.
So what other projects have you got kind of lined up at the moment? So you're doing a Western?
I'm attached to a Western, and then maybe I've been working on a few features myself. So I want to see if I can direct, go behind the camera, direct, and also act in them as well. So I'm working on a couple projects like that.
And you do training, what do you call it? How would you describe it?
Yeah, it's training basically. Yeah, I do take classes, at film studios, or studios in LA, and then that's basically what you really need to do is just keep training, because as an actor you need to train to sharpen your skills, stay on top. It's kind of one of those things where if you don't use it, you kind of lose it.
And obviously you have your website, so maybe tell us a little bit about your website.
Sure, yeah, I have my own personal acting website, and on there I, offer, personalized headshots that I personalize and autograph myself and ship them out to fans. I also have made, personalized hangers as well, where I autograph them as well and send them out, and then also offer other merchandise. You can check it out. At alanbagh.com, ALANBAGH.com.
And so the coat hanger is it's almost like your symbol.
It is, yeah. It's my weapon of choice, I guess, from the Birdemic series. So I was like, why not, right?
Well,
The birds are back to attack us!
Nothing new.